Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for the 19th to 26th of May. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Listen up, Libra. As I was tuning into your energy for this week, I got this really beautiful download and I have to share it with you. I kept hearing some of you are coming into partnership. Some of you are coming into soul union. So I don't know if you're here for a love reading. If you've been around for a while, you know that I don't always do love readings. You know, that's not my thing. My thing is to tell you what the cards are saying. I do a little bit of a love reading at the end. Sometimes the cards do talk about love, and sometimes the cards talk about personal life. But for whatever reason, many of you are breaking free, and stepping in to soul union. Wow, what a reading indeed. You know, it's not very often I see all of this intensity here. I wish that I had pulled up the astrology for this week before doing this reading, just because curiosity, right? Curiosity. I want to see what is going on here. This is really potent. This is life transformative. This is where my English as my second language kicks in. Life changing, very transformative for you. All right. This is where you're finally understanding how to step into the vibrational frequency of happiness, of peace, of ease, of bliss, of joy. And for a lot of you, this soul union or this desire to truly be with somebody that fuels your cup, that fills you up, that brings you peace, joy, ease, bliss, and happiness in your life will require you to break free from anybody or anything that is getting in the way of you and your happiness. And I don't know if that feels hard for some of you. You know, Libras, and I say this to all of my clients who have heavy Libra placements, and I say this to my kid too, because my kid has a Libra moon. Libra's Achilles heel is that Libra wants to make everybody happy. But sometimes Libra does that at the expense of themselves. And so the biggest lesson for Libra is to learn how to make oneself happy, so how to make you happy first, and then understand that the people around you are to be happy for your own happiness. And if they're unwilling to feel the joy, peace, ease, bliss, and happiness for you, then those are not people that are meant to be in your life. For example, if you get a raise at work and you go tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend and they're bitter and sour, that ain't your boyfriend or girlfriend. If you end up finally losing those 10 pounds that you wanted to lose, you know, those last stubborn 10 pounds that so many of us struggle to lose, right? And you finally do it, you accomplish it, and you message your bestie, and you're like, bestie, I did it, like I finally did it, girl, like I dropped the pounds, I made it happen, and they're sour and they're like, oh, well, it doesn't look like you did. That ain't your friend. Do you see what I'm saying? This is a huge revelation on you coming back to self. 9 of Cups. And I don't know why, I'm getting a little bit emotional. I wonder if some of you have really been noticing how much you've been giving of yourself and pouring from an empty cup to try and make all these people happy, when these people have no interest in making you happy. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. That is really, really powerful stuff here. Because people think like addictions have to do with food or shopping or like whatever. Maybe that's some of your addictions. You'll know. You know, I don't know all of you, right? I can just tell you that there's some addictions here happening. But sometimes addictions can be as simple as wanting to be a people pleaser because you're so worried that you're not worthy of love if you're not constantly bending over backwards. When they say jump, you say how high, you know? No more of that, Libra. No more of that. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. If you do not feel like you are on the right path in your life right now and you are not feeling happy, this is a sign from the universe where universe is trying to communicate with you. And also you need to communicate with others. Your boundaries, your self-respect, your self-worth. This is where you got to tune in and tap into your personal power here. The Knight of Swords to the 8 of Cups to the 5 of Swords. Talk about, oh my gosh, you moving forward. you propelling yourself forward, you pushing forward, and stop trying to make things work that are just taking up your resources, your time. They're chaotic, they're combative, they're challenging, they're egotistical. Baby, you don't deserve that. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. I wonder how many of you are turning around going, Char, what if I try this? And Char, you know when we try to make excuses for things? No more. No more making excuses. No more of the challenges. No more of the obstacles. No more of the difficulty. This is your mind trying to tell you that you need to break free from this. And maybe there's a part of you internally, maybe there's a part of you subconsciously that's like afraid. Well, what if I break up with them and then I never find somebody again? Or what if I stop being friends with them and then I never find anybody who's my friend again? You know, that kind of shit. That is a farce. Abusers do that. No one's going to love you. Shitty colleagues, shitty employers do that. Shitty friends do that. You're a really complicated friend. Well, you're fucking stupid, so get out of my life. Maybe you don't say that, but you know, maybe you just go, well, clearly we're not in alignment anymore, so have a good life, bye. Right? The friends who put you down, the people who denigrate you, the people who campaign against you, Libra. This is all done now. It's all done now. You are breaking free, Libra. And the reason for this, Libra, is because right now you're about to start having, if Aries is in your 7th house, if you're a Libra rising, okay, then that means Capricorn is at the bottom and that means Cancer is at the top. And if Cancer is at the top in that midheaven, Jupiter is going to be entering in there. And Gemini and Jupiter, this would be your 9th house. This is only for those of you that are Libra rising, okay? If you're not a Libra rising, then I have to look at your own personal chart. You can book a session with me, okay, to understand. But Jupiter entering into your 10th house, it's fame, it's success, it's public image. It's a huge, huge time. It's a time of massive success if it's tuned in, tapped in properly. Jupiter to the moon to the King of Cups. Source asking you to get clear here on your emotions, on your feelings, on what truly makes you happy. And being comfortable with saying goodbye to anything that doesn't. You know, anything that doesn't. Can you say goodbye? Can you say, okay, bye? The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. The fact that you got Juno as your amulet before we dive into your love reading, this is soul union, soul partnerships. So for me, this could have to do, like if I look at your reading, if I look at your tarot, and then I look at your love, for some of you, like I said, this is a romantic union entering. And for this romantic union to enter into your life, you're going to have to go inward. Say goodbye to the things, or the people, I should say, that are not a romantic alignment for you, right? 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Cutting through, understanding truly what brings you joy, peace, ease, bliss, and happiness. Eight of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Stop trying to make it work with everybody. That is my cat. My cats. I'll have to go see what they did. But anyways, you see that chaotic energy? If that's what your life is right now in your romantic relationships, you need to let that go. It's time for you to walk away from that because you are worthy of peace, of ease, of bliss, of happiness. If you want to book a session with me, you want to work with me in any capacity, or pick up Juno or any of my other amulets to help you with manifesting with ease, it's down in the description box below, okay? Here is this video to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.